How you doing? I happen to have old hitchhiking sign. Wakanai. I've been cleaning out. Oh, this is the final one too. I'm cleaning out my closet a little bit, and I found some stuff in there from the past. Some good reminders of a trip for the past. I've also finished the Blu-ray DVD project. This is the mock-up of, for anyone who's been supporting that, the mock-up of what I'd ordered. It's got a little spine on there, the course on here, and what I like is when you open it up, check this out. It has all the pictures of all the rides that stopped, and then some of the signs, like the one I just showed you. So that's pretty cool. Of course, it's going to be much bigger because it's a Blu-ray. Hey, how you doing, Goku95? UFO Bob's writing in. Excellent! Jonas live. I am very, very live. I'm still alive. It was a pretty... I've got a cold. You can tell with my voice. I'm hoping that it doesn't affect my nose too much. Kanai's making me some tea. She was watching The Bachelor Japan, and she just turned it off because I needed the Wi-Fi clear. I felt bad because she's very much into this weird show of a very shallow man who picked the wrong girl at the end, and then he picked the wrong girl, and then after like a month he changed his mind and wanted the other girl, so he took her and she said yes, so he got both girls. I don't know. She's laughing. For me, that's wrong. If I did that, it would be very, very creepy, cheapy. Yes, but she likes it, so I don't know. Is that what happened? The Bachelor. So
yes.
he changed his mind.
Yeah.
He picked the wrong girl.
Yes.
You can't do that in the U.S. Only in Japan. That might be an episode. All right, we got some questions here from all of our supporters, and right now this should be only available to our Samurai, but there might be some welcome members in here. I don't really know where this was shared. We have 13 people, so I'm guessing it's just our family, which is good. I might keep this a little short too because I'm not feeling like 100%, but we will get through this and have some fun. All right. We had a massive explosion of Daimyo supporters, and we've hit like this massive high of Daimyo supporters. There's only one left, and there's like over 25. It's incredible. And Kanai is so ecstatic about offering a new tier, and I'm gonna see if she'll come here and explain it to you. Probably not, because she's drying her hair and she won't want to be on the camera. I just took a bath. She heard me. I just took a bath too, but I'm a guy and it's different, I guess. She's gonna do a Maiko level. And instead of having a monthly thing, it's going to be like we get 20 boxes and it's first come, first serve. Whoever wants to purchase one can. And when they're out, then Kanai starts working on the next 20 and something like that. And if there's it's like a new feature that we can have in Patreon. So we're going to call it the Michael level, but it's really kind of different. And if it is successful in something she really wants to do, then we could make it monthly. But I don't want it to feel like she's got to do it. You know what I mean? I think we could do it like 5 or 6 times a year, maybe once every 2 months, or maybe take a month or 2 off. Because this Postcard Club, I want to do it every month. I really want to do the Daimyo packages every month. I think that there's so much cool stuff that a monthly thing for that makes sense. But for the Maiko thing right now, we're just going to try it on a sales basis like that. So we will see. Yeah, hooray for Kanai. This was her idea. It's her idea. So it's kind of a big deal. Like she said, I can do something. I said, okay. What do you want to do? And she said, I want to share like face masks and stuff for women. So that's great. So, well, do you want to explain what ideas do you have? You don't have to come here. You can just say it.
What?
What idea do you have for Michael? It's only 12 people watching.
Oh, I thought if I can share Japanese beauty cosmetic product.
A Japanese beauty cosmetic product?
Yeah, it's very fun for you.
Fun for me? For other people?
Viewer, because if I like other country, then I want to buy that country's product.
Ah.
But if I can't go there, so I want to buy, and of course Yes, I want to buy it, but it's
Ah.
difficult to get from here. So
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
yes,
so what she's saying is like if she travels and we're gonna be going to Germany and Czech Republic and Austria, for Christmas, and when we travel, she wants to buy cosmetics from different countries and like soaps and shampoos from different areas, and she just felt like I think there, it would be great to share, cosmetics because I would never do that, but she would. So I think it's a pretty cool idea. I don't know if you could hear her. She was about. She doesn't want to be in the video after. She did a good job today on the trip to Akihabara. Here is all right. I always give like I like to give the Kit Kats, right? And we always have seasonal Kit Kats. We had the apple pie Kit Kat 2 months ago, and I sneaked in some apple pie Kit Kats, like 3 of them, to New Daimyo this month. So you might have gotten a little 3-pack in there. Next month is gonna be incredible for the Daimyo. Okay, this is the chestnut Kit Kat that just was released. I bought 30 bags, so I'll never run out ever. And this should cover all of our daimyo, and then I should be able to do something with Kit Kat. So the apple pie Kit Kat was amazing, tasty, and like our daimyo know, this is chestnut flavored, and it's the taste of autumn. And this is coming in your November boxes, as well as, and there's only one left, and as well as the Hakata Torimon, which I introduced at Fukuoka Station live stream like a month ago. Actually, earlier this month. It wasn't that long ago. I'm gonna be sending that in next month's box as well. Ah. Oh, this is a copper cup. It's okay. Atsukunai, because it's like nothing. I got the copper cup. This is Kanai's copper cup.
yes.
She's letting me use the copper cup. This is from the Niigata live stream. Oh, rose hip. It's rose hip. So very excited about this. It's white and it does taste like chestnut. It's pretty cool. The copper cup's awesome. I gotta thank, I forget who gave me the super chat for it, but I gotta thank whoever gave the super chat. We use our stuff, okay? That block back there, you see that wood block print? That's from Ellis, from when I was there in the summer, and he gave me like all the stuff, all the little presents I get, I put in the shrine, so I can remember you guys. So it's getting pretty crowded back there. So yeah, this is gonna be a pretty cool box. I'm pretty excited about it because the cheese manju from Hakata is awesome. Oh, and the postcards. I guess I could show it to you. I don't know how this happened. This one was the top one. It's a little bent. My printers changed it. The quality of the paper is still very high, but the image is now like it's like a little shiny. And it's a little bit slippery, so I don't think it's gonna get damaged. But this is the Seven Stars train we were on, with a picture of the window in the back. It is really, really awesome. I don't know if you can see that. Do you see it? It is really, really. Kanai and I often sat right back here by the window, that big window in the back. And I like if you the reason why I added this image and not the one with there's some pictures in the back of us sitting in the car. The reason why we're not in it is because I want you to feel like you are in it. I want you to post this up on your refrigerator or by your desk or wherever, and I want you to feel like you are in this moment. And I made sure it was wide enough where you could look out the windows on the side. So it is a pretty sweet postcard, and I'm looking for train stamps. I don't know if I'm going to be 100% successful, but I'm looking for stamps with trains on it to just kind of go with that theme. And then we will send this out pretty early this month, so you'll be able to get it right away. Not right away, probably like around the 5th we're going to send it out, so you'll probably get it by the 12th or 13th of November, which is awesome. The daimyo package is not too long after that. The new channel is, the logo looks good. Jason from Canada, who's one of our supporters in the daimyo level, he's mocked up some amazing logos, and there's one of them that I really like. But I'm gonna I had how do I say this? I had to take a step back of it because of another thing that came up, and I can't quite explain it yet, but I will in the next live stream. So this channel, I was going to release it this month because there's 5 episodes on it, but it got kind of put back. Also because I was shotgunning Is that a right word? I was really pushing hard on this bonsai episode for one day, and it wore me out on Saturday, and I had to recover like big time, and I got sick. So yeah, the eat and go is still kind of a top secret thing. So I'm not saying it in the general Discord, the name of it yet, but I'm not sure if 100% if that's gonna be the name of the channel. That's the problem. I might just start a new channel and call it just John Daub. I'm thinking about that too, and because Kanai has some reservations. Like if we have kids, she's like, I don't know if I can do it, and I said that's true. So let's think about this just a little bit longer because I don't want to release something and then stop in the middle. So we're gonna think about it for like a little bit longer and then see what happens. But there is a new channel coming this year, 100%, absolutely guaranteed. 360 content. I'm working on bringing that back to the 360 channel. It's demonetized right now, so I would just be through the kindness of my heart that I want to put content up on there. But I think it's a pretty cool topic to do, and if our Patreon supporters are behind it, I will use that. And to mean that we should make some more 360 content if that's something that we as a community want to push through, because the support that I get here is extraordinary. So we do things as a community, and I will ask you if you want 360 content, and if most of you seem like you do, then I'll probably go ahead and produce that and bring it back, because I think I make pretty good 360 content compared to what else is out there. I put some love into the 360 videos, where you can find little Easter eggs if you rotate around and things like this. So that's just some news right now. I don't know if the channel is just going to be my name or Eat and Go, or if we're going to do something special with that, or if I just put it on the Only in Japan Go channel and make it as a little Eat and Go feature inside of the Go channel. That also makes a lot of sense because we have 150,000 subscribers in the Only in Japan Go channel, to add in some edited content with Kanai because she's very well known in that, or make it as something on the main channel. But I kind of want to separate stuff from there. I want that to be like ultra special and not mess around with that formula. So that's where we're going with the channel so far. Like once again, we're beyond our goal, and that doesn't mean that you should stop supporting. Like somebody said, and I respect that. I know that you're not going to support for in eternity, and I just really want to say I appreciate it, and I hope that sticking with this channel, I can continuously push the envelope and continuously make really extraordinary content from Japan with your support. And I know that it's not like forever, but I hope that we can keep this going, because right now we are charging ahead, and I'm trying to find more ways to use that. Making an office is something that I'm very, very seriously into, so we have an address, but I also have a home base. The merchandise store is kind of somewhat stalled, but I believe it will be back on target for Christmas stuff. I'm pretty sure we're going to have t-shirts. All of the suggestions from you has really helped a great deal. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have t-shirts for Christmas. In November, we'll be able to go out. And I'll probably do a limited run. Patreon supporters will have first dibs on it, of course, and then everybody else. And because the DVD is coming, and there's 1,000 of them, there's 1,000 of them. We are going to have DVDs also. Here's the image of it. I'm like really small down there. Do you see me down there? I'm really small hitchhiking, and you can see how big Japan is on the coast. That's going to be what's the inside of it. We're going to have that to sell for Christmas. So there's a lot of really cool stuff that we're going to have in the store. Maybe some designer chopsticks as well. And Kanai has some really amazing ideas. So we're staying very, very busy. We're staying very, very busy. Let's go to the questions right now. We're 15 minutes in. That was already a lot of news. All right, let's start from the top here. Marty D, 2 a.m. for Sydney. Bugger. It's a little late for Sydney. That's why I did the live stream earlier today, which was very bad for the East Coast in the U.S. Everyone was like asleep. Vaughn is in. I don't know, Vaughn, if you're awake. If you are a trooper. Is there any topic you like to do but can't wait for various reasons? Yeah, there's a ton of topics that I would like to do, and but can't because of various reasons. Many, many, many. Like I'd love to climb Mount Fuji in the off season, but the off season is better probably in the spring than right now because it's kind of dangerous right now because it's getting colder, and it's better to do it when it's starting to get warmer. So that might be an issue. That's something that might happen. There's also wow. Some island episodes that I'm seriously thinking to do, as well as going up to North Hokkaido once again for winter. And I'm thinking of doing a collaboration with Life Where I'm From, Greg from Life Where I'm From. We met his wife and Kanai and the four of us. This is us. The four of us went to lunch and we sat like this and we talked about stuff while eating at a place that his wife knows in Ningyocho, and we had such an amazing discussion. We're still talking, and then Greg and I, which we were over here, we said, wouldn't it be great if we did something to collaborate on something very in the natural world in Japan that nobody ever really has done, and we could do that together. And I said that'd be really fun because I really get along with everybody, but I especially get along with him because he puts a lot of I know that he's very much like me and puts a lot of extra effort into his work, and he can't not do that. And I'm kind of the same way. I can't not do make good stuff. I just have a different personality than him. But we're kind of the same except we have different personalities, and I'm older and he's younger, but we act the other opposite way. I act way younger, but he acts older. Yeah. He's very mature because he's got kids. Maybe that's why I don't have any kids. I have no responsibilities except just producing content for you and taking care of Kai. Yeah. Back to the questions. Vaughn, I probably didn't even answer that. Let me think about it. There's like so many other things on my mind. Goku95A, hey John, here are some questions for you. Do you have new information about the meetup in Europe? Yes. I don't know exactly when, but we're gonna be in. We got a massive deal on a flight to Vienna. I don't know if it's a new route by ANA, but it was just such a cheap flight. So the two of us like, we got to go back for Christmas because it's too expensive to go to the U.S. and we just went there for summer. So we're gonna go back to Europe, and we fly into Vienna and we go straight to Prague. We're gonna do probably a meetup either on the 5th or the 6th in Prague at the Christmas market there somewhere, and then for our Czech fans, and then it probably at least a less touristy market. Then we go to Nuremberg on the 7th and the 8th. Probably the meetup will be on the 7th, I think. It might be in the evening of the 7th, which is going to be so cool. Like, I know Nuremberg is a little bit easier to get to than Munich for people in the north. Not that much, but a little bit easier, so I'm hoping that we can get some more people from around the country. I'd love to go to the other side of Germany, but I'd love to go to I'd love to go to Holland and Sweden and Norway as well, but I can't. We're just doing Christmas markets and we have such a limited amount of time. So Nuremberg, probably the meetup, I'm thinking in my head the 7th at night. And then we leave on the 9th from Nuremberg, and then we take a train to Munich and switch, and then we go to the place that I can never pronounce the name. Why can't I ever pronounce the name of this place? Hold on, I got it. And even looking it up, I'm still like, Garmisch Partenkirchen. Garmisch Partenkirchen. It looks like such a beautiful little town in the Alps, just snuggled in there. I think we're gonna spend like 2 or 3 hours there. My buddy Tom, who was at our wedding, is gonna join us from London, and we're gonna take the train from Garmisch Partenkirchen. I'm butchering that. That's right. That's right. Who wrote that in there? Yeah, Sidebeam1. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Just call it Garmisch. Thank you. That's so much easier. All right, Garmisch. And then we take the train from there to Innsbruck. I've never ever been to Innsbruck. I've been to almost every country in Europe like twice, just backpacking in 96, 97, 98, and beyond. And I've never been to Innsbruck in this area of the Alps because it was always the most expensive place to backpack. But because we're going there for Christmas, it almost feels like a second honeymoon. We're gonna go to Innsbruck and stay in the city near the Christmas market there. So we're gonna do a meetup in Innsbruck. I don't think we got any viewers in Innsbruck, but we'll probably do a meetup on the 9th in Innsbruck. the night that we arrive. And we were there on the 10th, and then on the 11th we take a train back to Vienna, and we spend the day in Vienna, a night in Vienna, and then we go back to Tokyo. Kanai and I have already been to Vienna and spent a few days there, so it's nice to go back and see. We might do a meetup in Vienna as well, but Innsbruck for sure, and Prague and Nuremberg is going to be pretty awesome. And Nuremberg, they say, has one of the best Christmas markets. So expectations are high, but the area also has a lot of beautiful Christmas markets, and I don't know why. I just want to feel the spirit of Christmas. It's been a tough year, a long year, and 2020 is going to be a crazy year with the Olympics coming. So we're gonna try to do that. She's still sick, and I'm I'm probably gonna have that coughing tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking at the map, and we're really excited. I wish I could go to Italy, Romania, see my friends there. Hungary. We were gonna go to Krakow in Poland, but the connection between Prague and Krakow is hard. Bus is easier, but I don't know. We said let's just spend 2 nights in each place instead of doing one night, right? So there's some information on that. Thank you for asking about that. Goku95A, any updates on the new animated OIJ opening? Not yet. He finished a version of it that I showed you, but Arthel, who's been all over the place. There's a YouTuber who has a channel called Black in Japan that is pretty interesting, and he was interviewed as a black owner of an animated studio in Japan, which is crazy. I don't see people's color actually, but I think it's pretty significant to other people to see somebody that your color really, it does sort of still matter in Japan, but more and more Japan is becoming colorblind. It's a slow process, and it's pretty cool that Arthel, who's an amazing guy, has a anime studio, and what he proves is that it doesn't matter what color you are anymore. If you work hard and you try hard to get in touch with the culture, and you don't have a thin skin and get upset by little stuff, that you can create, and you can do anything in Japan as long as you learn the culture and the rules and you have some thick skin and work with people, even people that might not get you. Like, don't take things personally, and that's how I've had success here. Any updates on the release of the Eat and Stay channel? Not 100% ready. I think I just talked about it. So I'm gonna keep you updated on each one of these things bi-monthly, twice a month, bi-weekly, and then you'll be able to you'll be the first people to go, and you're gonna get a sneak preview for like a couple of days on the first episode, because if it's not good enough for our Patreon supporters, then it's not good enough for the general public. So everything is gonna be previewed, advanced previewed here on Patreon. So without question, that's just no question about that. Justin Genvier, how are overnight buses? I am debating a trip to Himeji from Shibuya. Have you ever slept on a bus, Kanai? A night bus?
No. But I
She has
took
more.
bus at Thailand, right?
Yeah, in Thailand we took the night bus. It's kind of the same deal without the crazy air conditioning and the Rambo movies. I've seen Rambo First Blood Part 2
In India,
like 6
too.
times. No, in India we took sleeping buses, which are like beds, which is pretty cool. The problem with the bus is that it stops a few times en route, and I've never had a good night's sleep on the night buses, despite saving the money. My time is more important than when I was younger. Time was liquid, and money was hard, and now it's gone like this a little bit. Money is not liquid by any means, but time is more important because I have less of it. So I will pay a little bit more to ride the Shinkansen. You know why? Because it cost me an arm and a leg to fly to Japan, and I don't want to waste my time recovering for 2 days after riding a bus. A night bus means that you got recovery time. Unless you are like able to sleep in that, you will have to recover your time somewhere, and it's usually during the middle of the day. So I don't know, I guess you can say you save a day, but unless you get a good night's sleep, it's harsh. It's hard. I've had to do that. Sometimes I need to get somewhere really early in the morning because the buses arrive at 5 a.m. I will sometimes take a night bus to Osaka because I know I'll arrive there at 5 a.m. and the earliest Shinkansen leaves at 6 and I won't get there till 9. So taking a bus makes sense because I have to get there at 5 a.m. But I won't ride a night bus unless you make me. Yeah, I won't ride a night bus unless you make me. Is that your answer? That's an answer. But you know what? If Justin, if money, if time is more liquid than money, and you don't mind recovering, I think a night bus is a good way to make friends. You can meet people at the rest stops. You get to go to the rest stops, so you see another unique side of Japan, Japan's culture, because the highway is pretty unique. If you go during the daytime, you get to see the Mount Fuji rest stop during the day, which is cool, because the Shinkansen goes right by it, but to stop at the rest stop, the service area on the highway with Mount Fuji in the background for like 15 minutes is pretty cool, I think. So I've ridden the bus from Tokyo to Osaka during the day a couple of times. It was worth it to me to look out the window and relax. It takes maybe 2.5 times more than the Shinkansen, but it's maybe like 7 hours. But sometimes it's worth it. It's a good question. I might make, in fact, if I want to suffer and they allow me, I might just film the experience on one of those night buses because that would be interesting. For you, not for me. For you. Sunny! Tasty! We just call you Tasty. I'll call you Sunny here because it's known, but you're incognito as Tasty for all the other social media. Hey John, would you be up for recording one of the Daimyo unboxings to show your Samurai Patreon supporters all the goodies? Absolutely, I would be. Probably not the box just sent, but maybe the next one. Yeah, and I believe Discord has a function. You know what? Actually, all the iPhones. Hold on a second. Just wait 5 seconds. Where am I other? Oh, I don't. Where did my other phone go? Probably in my bag. Here it is. So I want to show all of you this, and maybe some of you don't even know this. Sunny, do you have a iPhone? So if you swipe, this is my front screen. If you swipe down to the menu like this, yeah, in the accessibilities, you can add on these icons like right here. This one right here with that looks like an eye. Actually, if you push it, it counts down, and you're now screen capturing. You're now recording your screen. If you stop, and then if you push it again, you've stopped it and you've made a recording of everything. I can do that during a video, I think, and then you have a video copy. Sound pretty cool, huh? I believe we can do that. I think that'd be pretty neat, and I think we could maybe even just upload it to Only in Japan Go as well. If the stream works out good, we can just upload it and make an episode and collaborate on Only in Japan Go as well. And then afterwards, we just upload it. Would be pretty cool. Yeah, the Discord server has that function where we can have like a multi-video chat. And I think I have to say thank you to our Nitro boosters. I think gives us all these little things. But I believe we might even have some more people, Daimyo supporters, that want to also join this unboxing, I think, which is cool. Madison, last time we had some audio issues, but it's pretty cool. Jason had like a funky background. He could do some stuff with his background. That was I think it was like in space or something. So yeah, let's try to do something for maybe the next box, or I don't know if we. It's pretty close to the end of the month. Maybe we'll do something. Let's talk. We'll talk. And Jason can't make it, unfortunately. He'll be on the road, but you're probably watching this playback, so Jason, we'll catch you in the next live stream for sure. Always appreciate it when Jason's here, and thank you for the logos. Ah, this is awesome. This is the last live stream of this month, and early in November we'll have another one. I'm going to. What are we filming? I have a bunch of episodes that are still coming out. The next one is going to be on the main channel, the Rent-A-Car Driving in Japan episode, and it's pretty cool because it has. You remember that live stream where I was driving on the beach in Ishikawa? That's some really good footage of that, and the drone footage is going to be in this video. And do you remember that episode when I was driving? No, you don't. I drove around a bridge I drove across a bridge that's like just car width over a river with no boundary, like no fences, and that video is in there too. So like some of the challenges of rent a car. It's a pretty fun episode. Um, so this will probably come out sometime next week. I just wanted to get the bonsai one up because it was time sensitive. What did you guys think of that? That was pretty cool. I like the fact that like 100 other creators uploaded tree videos at the same time, and my video is not doing well compared to other videos. Hold on. Yeah, it's like 61,000 views. Typically, I'd have 100,000 views with a channel of 1 million subscribers, so it's not doing that good because it was so many people released videos on the same topic at the same time. So it's just not in their suggested playlists, right? But that's how YouTube works too. But I didn't do it to get a bunch of views. I did this just because I wanted to do something cool with a bunch of other creators. Listen, I gotta tell you this. So only reason I know about this secret thing that Mr. Beast was doing was because I saw What's Inside, Dan from What's Inside, the other YouTube channel, and he told me about it. He sent me the link to this. He goes, "You should do something with trees and collaborate with us." And I said, "Okay." And I mean, he's got like 7 million subscribers. And I mean, not everybody loves loves what he's doing with his channel. I don't care about him and his. I don't care about his channel, but as a friend, he's one of the most amazing people. Yasashi desho, Dan, right? I mean, we just love Dan, and he got, yeah. He's like, I want to go to the Rugby World Cup. He said. I said, really? You know, it's like impossible to get tickets and like $1,000. She goes, really? So he goes on the ticket hub and he finds 3 tickets. I'm not sure how much he paid, probably more than I can imagine. He didn't ask for any money. He gifted it to us and said, if you come with me, then these tickets are yours. And I'm like, we're gonna come with you, and we would still pay. We're just gonna come with you because you're a friend, and this is what we want to do. He's like family, and it didn't really matter. In the end, we just went, and he made a video for his family channel, which is coming out, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. Kanai's in it too. So he told me about this collaboration, and I told 2 other people. I told Greg from Life Where I'm From, and he made a video about it. So awesome! I think Greg's video is better than mine because I think he spent a little bit more time on it. But I was really fighting I wanted to challenge myself and get this out in a day. I did it in like 18 hours, I think. And then I told Simon and Martina, but I know that they were really busy with already scheduled stuff, so they didn't have enough time to do something right away. But they might do something later on. Any other YouTubers? I don't think I told anybody else because I didn't talk to anybody else. I don't think. Yeah, I only talked to them, so I told them. There you go. So I think, yeah. So we got we're going. 行ける福岡?
I guess so.
She guesses so. So every year I'm the MC of the Asia Spelling Cup. And I went to China and they invited Kanai to fly to Beijing. And I was not the MC, but the pronouncer, and played a big part in it. And Kanai was able to come along with me and go to Beijing for the first time. Now, I'm going to be MC for the Asia Spelling Cup in Japan. They're going to do it in Fukuoka this year. Usually, last year was in Singapore, and I got to meet 100 plus people in Singapore. 2 years ago was in Kuala Lumpur, and we did a meetup there, which was awesome. Next year is going to be in Vietnam, I think, but this year's in Japan. And we're going to fly to Fukuoka on the 15th, and then we have this 15th, 16th, and 17th. We're going to be down in Fukuoka, so I think we're going to do a meetup in Kyushu and meet up with some fans in Kyushu down there for a night, and for one of the nights, maybe the 15th when we arrive, and that's going to be cool. And I believe anybody can go to this Asia Spelling Cup. I'm pretty crazy as an MC because I don't change my personality whatsoever. I talk into the mic and have fun, and the kids love it. I love that the kids love it. Kids get my jokes. Adults, they call it cringe. Kids get my jokes. So I like that. I like the kids, actually. I prefer the kids. because they will make fun of me, but they do it in a joking way with smiles, whereas adults sometimes hurt my feelings. Not really. I'm okay. But yeah, anybody can go in and watch the spelling bee, and it's fascinating when you see kids who are speaking English as a second language trying to spell words that not even we native speakers can spell. It's extraordinary. The Malaysian team is so darn strong, and the Chinese team is very, very good. There's a couple of prodigies in there that are just off the charts smart. And I will live stream this again. I just set it up and just live stream it for like 2 hours, and it should be interesting. It should be interesting. Seeing the back and forth. Kanai's gonna be going to that, and we'll probably do another episode somewhere for our Eat and Stay, not quite there yet channel in Fukuoka. It's at Fukuoka University, by the way, on the 16th in the morning. So if you go to Fukuoka on the 16th in the morning, you'll be able to see us. Asia Spelling Cup is what it's called. Any other questions while I have you on the chat? I'm going to retire a little bit early than my 2-hour typical live stream. But this is a good chance just to give you some news. Anything? Any suggestions for the next postcard club? Any ideas for Daimyo? Anything for any new services I can add? Answer my question, John. Vaughn, I didn't see your question. I think didn't I answer your question in the Patreon? I'm sorry if I didn't. Is there any topic you like to do but can't for various reasons? Nothing off the top of my head. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. I don't know. I'll think about it more deeply. It's a tough one because there's too many. I like to do some more collaborations, but right now I can't think of anything off of the top of my head specific. Yeah. You said you can come back to it. Like, come back to it right now? Like, right now? I feel for me. I've got a cold. I'm sick. Can I play that card? Can I play the victim card? No, I never play the victim card. If I ever do, it's a total joke. I'll think about it. I have to finish the Kochi. In Sado Island. I started making a video on the taiko drums, and I did a live stream there. But I also started filming the taiko drum group there called Nantu Sado's group kanai.
Kodo?
Kodo.
Oh,
So I started producing Kodo. Yes, you can play that card. Thanks, Vaughn. I'm just playing with you. Vaughn, I think if Vaughn was like a guest on a live stream, we would have so much fun. I think we'd get along just fine. Yeah, you know what? I would like to go back. We were thinking about doing it in November, and then my friend Lucy said, if you wait a little bit, I think we can get a budget, and then you can spend more time there, because it's not very. It's kind of tough to film there in the winter, and will be a little bit more costlier than normal. I don't even know why, but she told me that just wait, and then she'll get me a budget and to do the same thing. So I said, I'm not in any hurry to do the episode, but that's one reason why I'm not doing it, because Ruth, who's an amazing business person, said to wait and get a budget, and then I will get more access as well if it's a sanctioned video for Kodo. So I said, okay. So I mean, it's like a win-win, right? The other one is that I want to do some stuff with the government, and I'm just waiting for a lot of responses from people. So those are the various reasons. Sometimes it can take months before you can do an episode, just because you have to do meetings and there's parameters. It's never so easy. The fireworks episode, Hana did so much to set that up. It was incredible. We emailed like 30 times in complicated, polite Japanese to get the permission to film that episode. You do not know how hard it was to film that fireworks episode, to get the interview with him, and then to get the access to show them loading it. This is super behind the scenes. There's some video of somebody who filmed it and put it up, but she was filming for an NHK special on her own, which she shouldn't have done, but she uploaded the video, and that video is also available, but it's like from 6 years ago and really low quality. So to get that access took a really long time. That's what most of Hana's summer, we were talking about that from June until the day she left, the fireworks project. And it's still ongoing because we have some good love now with them from the 1.2 million viewers. We're going to have some more behind the scenes fireworks stuff, which is so cool because fireworks is pretty bad arse. Family friendly. Bad arse. It's okay. Don't moderate me, moderators. I didn't do anything wrong. Don't feel. You have to. When I do something wrong, I know it. I can feel the heat. I do something bad. Hana is awesome, JKO Adventures, and I'm so glad that you can meet up with her and send us pictures. Send us pictures. Hana doesn't send me any pictures. She sent me like 2 pictures since she left, and she's still in the books too. Technically, she's breaking her contract. One of her contract provisions is to send me pictures and selfies, so I know she's having fun. It's very important. She is still actually helping me behind the scenes of setting up stuff, and actually Hana did the subtitles for the bonsai video. That was all Hana. Kanai and I did it, and we mistook some stuff, and Hana fixed it, Kanai, the Jimaku, but it's okay. Kanai and I were working pretty hard at it, and like, I think that's what that means, because we don't know, and Hana did it in like 5 seconds. She's got a talent for that, and so we love Hana. Hana, come back. Hana, come back. We need you. So there you go. I'm going to go visit Kevin Riley. We need to give Kuma's Kitchen some love. I love Kevin. Kevin needs some love. So I will see him in November for sure. I'm almost positive that I'm going to go to Kansai. And then Peter has, I don't know exactly what's happening, but right now he's off YouTube. So if anyone asks me, or if you're a moderator and someone asks about him, just say, ask Peter. Ask them to ask Peter, all right? And let Peter tell you, because I'm not going to do gossip and explain stuff of why and all this other stuff, but it's up to Peter to do that. So Peter's got a channel. There's videos still on there. He's got an Instagram, so he's got a Facebook, so there's people can still contact him and ask him directly, or ask him in one of his comments. But asking me to tell them why, I'm not sure. And I don't have any plans to do any Only in Japan Go with Peter, so he's kind of just retired for the time being. Jennifer's in Italy. I was going to do a live stream with her, but she's in Italy, which is weird because I went to the Italian town. And I don't know, maybe we have like this, our lives flow together in parallel waves in different places. It's like this. Yeah. So it's weird how Jennifer's in Italy and I'm going in an Italian town. We didn't discuss this and it just happened. So she's on a plane back now. Thank you, Marty. Yeah, good. Jennifer, to come back, because I want to stream with Jennifer like this before the holidays, because this is the time of year when Jennifer's super genki and she's super lively, because it's getting to Christmas time and it's a reason to drink, although she does not need that at all. Yeah, and thank you so much for the support. We are well past our goal, so I have to think of another goal for Patreon. So yeah, direct message me or hit me up on the Discord server by tagging me if you have ideas on ways we can make this better, because this community has to continuously evolve. Daimyo supporters will get a little Christmas present if you were supporting for 6 months or more. Samurai supporters will get a Christmas postcard for being a supporter. And last year I just sent every Patreon supporter a postcard, I believe. If your address is in there, you'll probably get a postcard. Unless you were like such a new backer. But if you've been supporting for a while, your loyalty means the world. So we're sending out a holiday card. Wait, I think this is the one we sent out last time. Hold on. And I was sending this postcard to people. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I was sending this postcard. What I did was I took all of the thumbnails from the year and a little bit before and after, and I made it into one card, and it was a way to say thank you to everybody. And I was sending this even in 2019 to new backers, because I ordered like 500 of them. It's a little bit too many. So everybody's gonna get a postcard for the holidays, and my trusty label printer. This is what I printed on, which spits out 82 per minute. It's pretty crazy. We're gonna have a really good time. It's gonna cost us like $500 to send out all the postcards, which is crazy. More than that, maybe a little bit more. I don't know, like $500, but it's totally worth it because like the reason why Patreon makes us feel good and why Kanai wants to do the Maiko is because this is a way for us to share our love of Japan with you. So, for the Samurai supporters, everything is like digital, but we wanna break that digital thing and break it down, and we wanna break down the digital and make it like analog, and we want to get you something in the mail. So if you've been supporting for like 3 months or something, you're probably gonna get a postcard. Just make sure your address is in there, and also, if you guys go back, the one thing that's hard for me is the addresses. Sometimes we don't need extensions like extended zip codes. Any way that you can make your address shorter is very, very helpful. When you have extended like zip codes and you write out apartment and you write out Avenue Drive and you don't use capitals and you use all lowercase, I don't know why people do that. It makes it more risky that it won't arrive for any particular reason. So if you use all like lowercase because that's your style, you have to do it more in the standard of the post office. So I'm just saying that because I'm always afraid that if a postcard doesn't arrive, it was because the address was wrong, or I had to change the address to a format that would be better, and I made a mistake somewhere because I can't manually administrate your addresses. I have to ask you to change it. So I don't know if you want to go back and change that, but sometimes they're all in caps, and I have to change that to shrink the size of the labels. So if you're a Samurai supporter, I'm saying this one of the Samurai supporters, if you do have your address there, try to shrink down it in. If you live in New South Wales, write NSW. If you live in Queensland, QLD. If you live in Ontario, write ON for Ontario. Use the abbreviations. If you live at Hamilton Beach, you can write Hamilton BCH. Beach is BCH. Things like that help a lot. Yeah, you don't have to write, like, sometimes the things that are not necessary that you think you need, like extended zip codes, completely unnecessary because it's all digital based on the address. I talked to the post office. Did I just talk like for 3 minutes about that? Really awful. Chris's stuff is already here. It started last month. It started at the beginning of October, before Halloween now. So Costco is all Christmas. Like the entire second floor is all Christmas. It's crazy. It's awesome. It's awesome. Because I don't like Halloween, but I love Christmas. I love Christmas. All right, guys. So theirs is excited. That makes me excited. Oh, we have to. I'm really happy that this Thanksgiving is over, because I don't like Disney Halloween. I don't like Disney Halloween. So we're ready to talk with you, Solaires, about our trip to Disney. Let's make it happen. It's good to see from you. It's just like the longest time I've been without Solaires, without Spencer. So we've had a Spencer break. So yeah, we need some more Spencer. So Spencer, let's hook up and see what we can do with a little Disney interaction. Disney Tai, can I?
Yes.
She said yes. Yeah, I cannot fight. We cannot fight. I have to give up and just say yes. I've been very busy with schoolwork. All right, so then whenever you have a break, we don't have to hang out the entire day, but we can do some stuff for your channel, and we can do a little collaboration, and then for the Go channel, and then we can pitch, because I want to help out what you're doing with the Tokyo Disney plans, so that'd be pretty cool. And I think your insight knowledge on Disney is invaluable. Nobody I know ever in the history of my life knows more about Disney than you. It's impressive, actually. I'm very impressed. And I was impressed with your articles as well. So I'm looking forward to that very, very much. And we will buy you... What will we buy, Spencer, that you don't already have? Like curry rice when the egg looks like Mickey's ears. Because you already have everything else, I think. Some omiyage. I don't know. I know Spencer goes there to like study because you have an annual pass. No, brother, it's not even that big of a deal. So I'm like, what can we get Spencer? He's everything with Disney, maybe. You'd be surprised. I would be. I would be. But let's when you're not so busy, we can hook up on the on Discord or something, or on Patreon, direct mail, and see if we can work out something. It'd be pretty cool. Buy him a gyoza bun. Yeah, that's at Tokyo Disney. I know that one. That's at Tokyo Disney Sea, by the under the sea. What's the one? The submarine goes under. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It's not. It's near there. I have so little free time and money, and I don't buy merch. Yeah, I don't buy a lot of merch because I don't really care, but I'll buy you some merch. How's that? We'll get some Mickey ears or something ridiculous. I got Peter Mickey ears once in a live stream, and he doesn't wear them anymore. Sad. It's very sad. The gyoza dog is so good. It totally is. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring my own spicy mustard to put on it too, cause I like the spicy mustard on that one. All right, guys, there you go. I'm losing my voice. 50 minutes in. I said I was only gonna do 30. I'm just rambling. Have a good day. Have a good night. Thank you so much for the support once again, Samuel. You're getting this. I'm really excited about that. And there's also sweet potato Kit Kats, which I'm thinking about. Katayama loves Kit Kats. I might sneak in and break up that one and just maybe put one or two in there to get a little variety. But I appreciate it very much, and I will see you in the next live stream, probably tomorrow. I'm gonna keep it up. End of the month, we hammer out the live streams. So see you at the end of see you tomorrow in the next live stream, everybody. Good night, Kanai.